Hey guys, it's Gina. Hey, thanks for joining me. This is my first official Vintage Baby by Gina video, and I just wanted to show you some of the things that sold this weekend. It was a pretty good weekend. The week had been pretty slow, so I was glad to see things pick up a little bit on Saturday. Anyhow, first thing that I've got here is, as you can see, a Dorothy Dent 1982 Oil Sawscapes and More Volume 3 toll painting book. It's in pretty rough condition, but I only paid 99 cents for it at our local Goodwill. So $15 from that I can take, and that's with shipping not included in that price. I do not do free shipping for the most part. There are exceptions occasionally, but I've gotten burned too many times on setting free shipping because I think that the odds are it's going to ship within the contiguous 48 states, and then it sells to someone in Alaska or Hawaii. I'm not complaining about selling to Alaska or Hawaii, trust me. But as you know, if you're a reseller, it's a lot more expensive to ship to those two states than it is to the rest of the states. So I don't do free shipping on, there are exceptions. That's all I'm going to say. So anyhow, $15 for this, and I've got it all packed up. It's old. It is definitely vintage. It is a pattern book for toll painting, complete. And didn't have it very long. I think I listed it, a couple weeks ago maybe, something like that. So I'm happy with that sale. Next thing that sold this weekend is this Tanala art pottery mug. Run across these fairly often, and they always seem to sell pretty quickly. So this one actually took longer than I thought it would to sell, but it did sell. That's all I care about. I've got about 99 cents into it as well, so I will take the $16 plus shipping. The next thing, this is adorable. I fell in love with this, and I probably priced it because I found this at an estate sale Saturday afternoon, about 2:00 in the afternoon. And I came home, got this thing listed, and it was sold by 5:00. So I may have underpriced it, but hey, it's a quick sale. I paid $1 for it. Sold it for $17.99 plus shipping. This vintage single stitch Hazelwood Mallard Duck shirt. It's got a design on both sides. If I can show it here. Find the second page. I take a lot of photos. Most of my items I will use up at least 10 of the 12 available photos on eBay. Sometimes I don't. It depends on the item, but for the most part, I try to take as many photos as I possibly can. Anyhow, this is the image on the back, and then that is the image on the front. And this was my very first international sale. I, up until about 2 weeks ago, shipped solely within the United States. I didn't want to deal with the global shipping program. I didn't want to deal with any of that. But since I am going full-time as an eBay reseller, I decided I'd better broaden my horizons a little bit. So I joined GSP, about a week and a half ago. And this is my first international sale. Granted, it's to Canada, but it's still international. I picked this shirt up at Goodwill, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And no, about a week ago. Sorry. Picked it up for $1.99. It sold for $39.99 plus shipping, going to the wonderful GSP in Kentucky, and from there on north to Canada. I think I listed it for about a week. So not a bad return. Now, here, this is something. I am Vintage Baby by Gina, but I don't sell strictly vintage items. I used to, but I needed to expand my horizons, as I said earlier. So when I find a good deal, if it's not vintage, I don't care. I'm still going to take the chance and see what happens. This was a great opportunity I had here. did an online auction, picked up everything on, well, about a week ago, picked up everything. I was able to get 4 of these toilevators, which these are risers that go on the base of a toilet, raises it up about 3.5 inches. And it's for mobility issues, disabled, elderly, so that they have an easier time getting up and down off of the toilet. And I was able to pick up 4 of these at an online auction for $2 a piece. And I knew that I could sell them for more than $2 a piece. It was a no-brainer. So I have sold not 1, but 2 of these this weekend. I'm only showing 1 on here, but the other one hasn't paid yet. I'm sure he'll pay sometime today. But I've sold 2 of them for $55.99 plus shipping. Shipping is a little bit more expensive than I'm used to because I sell mainly small items. This was a larger item, so shipping was a little more expensive. Again, one of the reasons that I don't do free shipping. I don't want to get myself messed up and end up losing money on a deal. It's not worth it to me. And most of your buyers understand that free shipping just means you've added the price of the shipping into the cost of the actual item. Buyers aren't stupid, people. Okay. All right. So I sold 2 of those this weekend. Yay. Next thing is a planter. I love planters, vases. I love all that stuff. It's really what started me on this whole journey. And this is one of my favorites. This is a sage green ceramic oval-footed planter with bubble texture. And I just think it's really pretty. I was surprised how long it took to sell, but it did sell. And it is going out on Monday morning. It's already packaged up, ready to go. I believe I had about $1.50 in this and sold for $18.99. The same person also bought this planter compote, and I think I had maybe $2 into this one, maybe $2.99, but I sold it for $29.99. And I love this one. I just think it's adorable. I mean, look at that face. So sweet. Anyhow, thanks to the buyer who purchased both of those. Now, the next 2 items actually have not sold yet, but they will sell about 10 o'clock tonight, Central Time. I decided some of my older stock that I couldn't seem to quite move, I was going to put on a 10-day auction and just see what happened. I figured if I didn't get any bids on that last-ditch effort, then I would donate them back to Goodwill. And 2 of the 10 items that I listed, I got bids on. Most activity I've gotten on these items in a while. So they will be selling tonight. I don't know exactly how much they're going to be selling for. I'm assuming they're probably going to not get any more than the single bids that they've already received, but you never know. So first item is a vintage Kadon limited oil lamp. This is a pink case glass or reverse painted base. Don't have the hurricane glass, but this is just the base, but it is really pretty. And I was surprised that nobody was very interested in it. This is also, I will admit, back when I was not so great at taking photos. I've had this item for quite a while. One of the first items that I ever listed about a year ago. You can tell it's my old homemade photo booth or light box. But anyhow, someone did see it on this auction. They have made the first bid of $7.99. If that's what it sells for, I'm happy. It's something that I've had laying around here for quite a while, and it's time to part with it. And the other thing, this really has surprised me that it took so long to get a sale. I love this guy. In fact, I almost didn't get rid of him. I almost kept him for myself, but I don't entertain. And this is a California Pottery hors d'oeuvre snack pig. It holds skewers. Holds skewers or long toothpicks with cheese, meat, olives. And I just think he's absolutely adorable. And no nibbles until I put him up for auction. But hey, at least he is selling now. I've got both of these auction items already packed and ready to slap a sticker on as soon as they sell later tonight. So anyhow, all in all this weekend, I've probably had about a $300 weekend. That is, of course, not profit. That is sales. But Not too shabby because, like I said, it had been a slow week. And I know everybody's doing back to school, or at least, back to homeschool, however you want to do it, whatever your area is doing. So I know that money is tight for a lot of people right now. I kind of expected to have a slow week. Was hoping not, because as you may or may not know, I actually go full-time eBay in 6 days. And a little nervous, a little scared, a whole lot excited. But anyhow, thanks everybody for joining me for this video, and hopefully I'll be able to do these fairly regularly. Maybe sooner or later I'll show my face. We will see. And anyhow, until next time, happy shopping, everyone. Take care.